We are talking about lipsticks today. You know I have tested thousands of lipsticks in my time. I'm a product developer. I've owned a makeup brand. I have tons of samples of products I've tried over the years, and I've narrowed it down to the best 10 lipstick formulas of all time, from drugstore all the way up to high-end. Now, before we get into the lipsticks, I'm going to tell you the criteria that I'm judging every single lipstick by. The first one, of course, is going to be the price. How much does this lipstick cost? How much is it going to set me back? Am I going to have to chop some hair and sell it to afford this lipstick or not? How much does this cost? Second is going to be the shade range. How many colors does this lipstick come in? If it just has 5 colors, the chances of me finding something that's going to work for my skin tone are going to be slim to none. So how many shades do they offer? The finish of the lipstick. This is really important as well, depending on what type of texture that you like. Is it a matte finish lipstick? Is it satin? Is it glossy? Is it shiny? Is it metallic? There's all these different finishes that lipsticks can come in. Which one does each lipstick have? And then lastly is the pigmentation. Is this a full pigmentation, super opaque lipstick? Is it something very sheer? Is it kind of medium buildable so I can put on 1 or 2 coats to get the opacity that I want? Everyone has a different preference on what they're looking for in a lipstick as far as pigmentation goes, so I want to give that to you so you can decide out of these lipsticks that I'm recommending if that's going to be the one that will actually be best for you. That's honestly when I give this criteria, you all, I give all this information because I don't want to say like, you should get this lipstick. I want to give factual information so you can be like, oh, I like a satin lipstick and I like it kind of medium. I don't like full pigmentation and I want something that's in my budget. That's the one for me. I want it to be kind of a shopping guide that really helps you decide which lipstick is going to be best for you. The first lipstick I have is a drugstore one. It is one of my absolute favorites. I keep coming back to it. It is the L'Oreal Color Riche Satin Lipstick. I love these so much because they're classy, they're chic, they have beautiful formulas, it glides on the lips amazing. If I want to pick one drugstore lipstick that it will consistently come back to and has a great range, it's always going to be the Color Riche ones by L'Oreal. So here's the breakdown. The price of these lipsticks are $11.50. The shade range of these is amazing. You get 33 colors from this brand. The finish of these are satin, and the pigmentation is going to be medium. This is by far my favorite drugstore lipstick formula of all time. It's creamy, it's hydrating, that beautiful color, has sleek packaging. I have a lot of favorite colors that I wear, but I really like 183 because it's a deep plum, but it has a purple undertone. It's such a unique color, especially for drugstore. Let me show you all on the back of my hand. Do you see that? It's like a berry plum color. On camera, it's looking a little bit more red, but in person, it's very much like a purple-based plum. Such a cool color. Okay, let's just apply it. Let me stop yapping. Ah, such a creamy formula, y'all. It glides so beautifully. It feels like a high-end lipstick, but it's literally $11. To be honest, I don't know how they're selling it for so cheap for such a beautiful formula. I know with my eye makeup, it's a lot. It's a little vampy going, but for fall, you all, such a beautiful color, and it doesn't settle into the fine lines. It's very hydrating, it's creamy, it's soft. I love the L'Oreal Riche lipstick so much. By far my favorite drugstore formula. Actually, I don't mind this eye look with this. I have a purple vibe going on here. I like it. Second one I have is another L'Oreal one, and this is the Color Riche matte lipstick. So they have their Color Riche, the satin ones in their traditional tube, and then they have the matte ones which come in the long kind of skinny tubes. These are amazing as well. I think L'Oreal does a great job with lipsticks. They always have, and I love the great color range that they offer. The price range of these are $14, and they have beautiful packaging. The shade range comes in 21 colors, so great shade range, especially for a drugstore brand. The finish of these is obviously going to be matte because this is their matte finish line, and I would say the pigmentation of these is full. They are very opaque with one stripe, so if you love a great drugstore matte lipstick in a beautiful sleek packaging, that one swipe color, it's going to give you a lot of color, a high impact, then these would be ones that you would enjoy. So this formula, I have a ton, you guys. I have all of these lipsticks here, but I have a couple shades that are my favorite. I really like 183. Let me swatch it for you. It's a deep kind of berry color. Something about having a matte formula I think works really well with a deep or a bright color. I also like this red one. It's number 203. I'll list them in the description box below. It's a classic red. Such a beautiful, like, just neutral tone red that looks great on everyone. All of the colors I have, I love, but I just really like a good deep berry color when it's a matte finish. So let me put this on so y'all can see. It's not drying at all. It glides very smoothly. So that's the berry color. Do you see how opaque of a finish it is? It's very high pigmented, nice, very comfortable. I would say it's a demi-matte formula because it's just so sexy. It's richly pigmented, a beautiful berry color. I like it with this eye look too. Coming in at number 3 are the MAC satin lipsticks. Now, you know I couldn't do a lipstick video without putting MAC in here, you all. They are classic. They are OG. They're OG like me. Been around for a long time. I love a MAC lipsticks because they have tons of colors to choose from. They have a lot of different finishes. My favorite finish though from them is the satin. I feel like MAC's mattes are a little bit drying. They drag for me a little bit too much, especially as I've gotten older. But the satin ones, the cream sheens and the satins, chef's kiss, they're so beautiful. So the price of these are $25, and the shade range of this specific formula, the satin, is going to be 36 colors. Great shade range. The finish of these is obviously satin because it's their satin formula, but again, they have different formulas, you guys. If you love mattes, you love metallics, you love all these different finishes, they have pretty much every finish, but I just personally love the satin ones. And the pigmentation of these are medium. I feel like they're buildable. If you want really opaque, you can put on 2 coats. If you want something that's a little bit more buildable, then just 1 coat works amazing. You can never go wrong with a MAC lipstick. My favorite color is Cream Cup. It's a classic. It's been around forever. It is the perfect warm peachy nude color. It looks beautiful on every skin tone. I've never seen anyone not pull this off. And the texture of MAC lipsticks, especially the satin formula, is my favorite because they glide really well. They're very creamy and smooth. And look how beautiful of a peachy nude that is. It's just very flattering, very comfortable to wear. Definitely one of my favorite formulas. I have so many colors in my drawer here because you can never go wrong with just a classic MAC lipstick. This next favorite one is an independent women-owned brand. Her name is Allie. She's here on YouTube. She has a beautiful line called Ravi Beauty. Her Effortless Lips formula is absolutely incredible. These lipsticks to me feel like a lipstick mixed with a lip balm. They're very comfortable, and that's why they're called effortless lips. They really are effortless. It's one of those lipsticks that I just throw in my purse. I want a touch of color, something very hydrating, smooth, creamy on the lips. These are my go-to. I love the packaging, that they're slim. They're just great grab and go type of lip product. So the criteria of this one, the price is $22. The shade range is a 9 colors. She expanded the range recently, and I think she's going to keep adding to them because it's such a great formula. The finish of these are semi-gloss, so I love that it has a bit of shine. It's not too matte, not too flat, and the pigmentation I would say is buildable. It's one of those products where it's not going to be super opaque, but if you want it to be very pigmented, put on a couple coats, but for me it's perfect because it's buildable. This is another formula that I love so much. You can always tell because I have a ton of them. This is Ravi Beauty. If you guys have not tried Ravi Beauty, please try it. Allie is amazing. It's a women-owned brand. I love these lipsticks so much because it's such a lightweight, beautiful formula. It's moderately pigmented, so these are the ones I throw in my purse and I wear on the run. I love all the colors, but my favorite one is Lily. It's so beautiful. And look how sleek that packaging is, you all. It's a sleek, slim tube, and the tip of it is perfect. So if you have smaller lips, I love the thin tube because you can really define the lips. Let me blot off my lip balm I have on to hydrate. Okay, look at this formula, you all. It's almost like a hybrid between a lipstick and a lip balm. So it's moderate pigmentation, has a nice sheen to it. It feels like a balm. It's very hydrating. You see how natural and effortless that is? So beautiful. So that's the color Lily. That's my favorite one that I wear all the time. So much so I think I have 2. I do! I have a second one, you guys. Look, I have 2 Lilies. I keep one in my purse and one here at the studio because I love this formula so much. Next lipstick we have are the Dior Addict lipsticks. Now these are going to be great for my luxury fans out there who love just a very beautiful packaging. Great formula, just feels very elegant and chic when you pull it out of your purse. You're like, oh, Dior, Dior. So I put this in the video because they really do have great lipstick. I love their packaging. I love the color selection. The formula is always beautiful. It glides really well. This is a staple in my collection because it's just a beautiful product. So the price of these obviously is going to be a bit more expensive. These are $46. The shade range is about 20 colors. So not too bad of a shade range. I feel like there's enough for people to choose from. The finish of these are going to be semi-glossy. So it's almost like a lip gloss and a lipstick in one. It's going to give you that shine, which is great for me when I don't want to have to put lip gloss on top, but I still want a shine to the lips. I love a semi-glossy formula. And the pigmentation of this is a medium buildable. As you can tell by how many I have of the Dior lipsticks, I love this formula. I love it because the packaging is so beautiful, but the formula especially is very creamy. My favorite color is actually a brighter pink one. It's 373, the Rose Celestial. Do you see that color? Look how gorgeous that is. It's really hard to find a bright pink that is actually wearable and doesn't come across garish at all. And because it's such a hydrating, almost glossy type formula. I don't really have to put lip gloss on top. It's like a grab and go. I can keep this in my purse and just slap it on. It's very hydrating, very soft, doesn't settle into the fine lines on my lips. It's a pretty color, right? I know my eye makeup is kind of clashing with it because I have bright eyes today, but look how pretty of a pink that is. And it looks great on everyone, fair skin all the way up to deep, because it's just a fun pink color, but still slightly wearable in a way, even though it's a bright pink. Next one we have is another independent women-owned brand, and that's by Lisa Eldridge. She is an OG on this channel. So Lisa Eldridge has her luxurious Lucent lip color. She has a few different formulas, but I really like the Lucent lip colors because they have a slight shine to them. They're more of a satin, kind of a sheen type formula, and the packaging is stunning. So elegant. I really love this lip formula. It's very comfortable. The price of these are $36, and the shade range is 10 colors. Now, she has more colors than this, you all, in different formulas. So she has a matte formula. I forget the other one that she has. So she has different formula types, but this specific one, the Lucent ones, there's 10 colors. The finish of these are satin, so they're not super shiny, but they do have a slight sheen to them, which I personally love. And the pigmentation of these is buildable. So if you want more opacity, you want it to be very thick in color. If you want it to be very pigmented, then put a couple coats on. But for me, I like a buildable lipstick because I have control over how much pigmentation that I want to be on my lips. This is another formula that I like. As you can tell by all of these, I purchased these for my own money. It's a sick obsession, you all. Some good lipsticks. This lipstick is one of my absolute favorite formulas because it's so creamy. It glides so beautifully across the skin. It doesn't drag. It's a beautiful formula, richly pigmented, but also the packaging. Do you all see this magnetic cap? It is such an elegant, classy lipstick. Every time I pull this out, I feel very chic, very elegant, and put together. My favorite color is Le Mépris, and this is a beautiful nude pink color that just is stunning. Looks great on every skin tone too. So let me show you what this one looks like. She has a couple different formulas, and I like the more satin formula, the one that is Le Mépris. I think it's the Lucent lip color. So it has a bit of a shine to it. It glides really well. It's very comfortable. It feels like a buttery lip balm. So beautiful. Doesn't emphasize my fine lines, but look how perfect of a nude that is. Has a slight peach undertone, so it doesn't make me look dead. You know how some nudes make you look dead? This one doesn't. It's gorgeous. Le Mépris is my favorite. Now, this next one is a liquid lip, but I put it in here because it still is a lip product. It is the Sephora Liquid Lips. These are a very creamy formula. Hands down, especially for the price point. This is my favorite liquid lip formula. Personally, I don't like liquid lips that much as I've gotten older. I feel like my lips are dry. I don't like things that are uncomfortable or cracked on my lips, but this formula is nice. I've worn it a lot in videos. You guys know this. They're classic red. You've got to get the classic red. So the price of these are $16, which is a great price. The shade range is 51 colors. 51 colors. You guys, they have so many colors. If you can't find a color in this range, I don't know what to tell you. They have every color in the rainbow in this line. The finish of these is obviously matte because it's a liquid lip, and the pigmentation of this is full pigmentation. One swipe on that lip, you are going to get the strongest, highest pigmentation color. And I think that's why I like it, because I don't have to keep putting layer after layer, making my lips more dry. If I just do one coat, I get the opacity that I need. Now, this lip formula I love because it doesn't crack, it doesn't get dry or cakey or anything like that, but the color I always get is number one. I purchased multiples of these. If you guys ever see me in a red lip, it's the sucker right here because it's the ultimate red lip that lasts all day for me. So I like to pair this up with a plum lip liner. I don't like doing a red lip liner, y'all, because I need some darkness to kind of define it. I'll show you here in a second. I use the Makeup Forever pencil in Free Burgundy, by the way, but here's what this color looks like. It is a true candy apple red. So it works on all skin tones because it's a nice neutral so everyone can pull it off. That's why I think it's the ultimate red lip. You see how smoothly that glides? Isn't this gorgeous? And it will last all throughout drinking, eating, talking, all that. Hours later, this will still be on. This next one will be no surprise to you all. I talk about them all the time. I think this is, out of all the lipsticks, this is my number one formula. It is the YSL Love Shine Lip Oil Sticks. That's a mouthful. Why do they have such long names? This is the epitome of luxury. I love these so much because the packaging is stunning. I love it. It has a color indicator on the outside. The formula is beautiful. The entire experience of this lipstick is phenomenal. Every time I pull this out, I feel so chic, elegant, put together, luxurious. I feel like I'm ready to take on the day when I pull this lipstick out. I love them so much, but they are going to be a little bit pricey. I'm just going to say that even if you just get one investment lipstick, I feel like everyone should have just one in their collection. I'll tell you what the color is in a second. The price of these are $45 and the shade range is 15 colors. The finish of these are glossy, so it is going to give you a glossy appearance, almost like a lipstick and lip gloss in one, which I love because then it skips a step. I don't have to put a lip gloss on top. I just put this on. Instant fullness, luscious looking lips. And the pigmentation of these is buildable, so I feel like it feels like a lip balm. If you want more color, put a couple coats on, but for me, I like that it's buildable, so it feels more natural and wearable, especially for every day. The reason I love these lipsticks so much, you all, is that nice shine. Do you see the shine on my lips? As I've gotten older, I get fine lines, and having a lipstick with a shine to it is more flattering than a full matte one for me personally. That's why I love these so much. The color that I have on right now is number 123. Let me swatch it for you all so you can see it is the most gorgeous peach color that works on all skin tones. This works for everyone. No joke, you all. But you know my favorite. I've talked about this so many times. If you can get one lipstick, because I know these are pricey, you all. I'm not sitting here bullshitting you saying like, oh, go buy 10 of them. They're expensive. If I had to pick one, color 44. Let me show you why. So here's color 44. It is the most beautiful, cool toned light pink. There is no other color on the market like this one. I've looked, I've tested, baby pink, but is cool based versus warm based. So if you need a good cool tone pink, I'm telling you number 44 is amazing. Another color, look you guys, I have two of 44. I have the new one and the old one, the old gold casing and then the silver one. So I have both. I also like this one for a brighter shade. This is number 12. I don't know if they still sell this one, you all, for like a nice pop of bright pink coral. Look how gorgeous it is. And do you see that shine? The shine is so, it's luxurious. It's beautiful, pretty packaging. It's comfortable. This is my number one lipstick formula of all time. You guys know this. I wear them all the time. They're gorgeous. Next lipstick we have is a new one to my collection. They're fairly new. I think they came out in the last year or so. They are the Valentino Spike Buttery Matte Lipsticks. If you want a beautiful matte, I feel like in my opinion, it's a semi-matte, comfortable formula, glides really well, doesn't settle into fine lines. These are really beautiful. And the packaging, look at the packaging. It is so cool. I've always loved Valentino as a brand. Even with fashion and purses, I love spikes. It's my vibe. I love this packaging. The price of these, again, it's a luxury brand, so it's gonna be more expensive. The price is $48. Every time I used to do that, I'm like, but I'm telling you, they are beautiful. I'm just going to say everyone should have one luxury lipstick in their lifetime. The shade range of this is 9 colors. I hope that they expanded over time. I think it's only 9 colors because these just launched. So I think over time, we will start to see more colors coming out. The finish of these is obviously matte and the pigmentation is full coverage. So this is another lipstick that's very one swipe, full opacity, which is great because you don't have to keep piling lipstick on. It's just very smooth, very full pigmentation, and again, matte finish. Now these Valentino lipsticks are amazing. I have 4 of them. I love the packaging. I am such a sucker, you guys, for studded packaging. Look how beautiful that packaging is. So beautiful, and it's magnetic. Like everything about this just screams luxury to me, but the formula is beautiful. Now, usually I'm not a matte lipstick fan, but these glide on the lips so beautifully. They're very soft. They aren't drying at all. That's why I put this one in this video. My favorite color is Pink as Punk. Now, when I do really deep colors or super vivid ones, I like more of a matte finish, so it's not in your face too much, and that's why this formula with this color is a perfect pairing. Let me swatch it on my hand. It's bright, you guys, but look. Beautiful, right? Let me put it on so you can see. Don't be afraid of color, you guys. Now, ignore the fact that I have bold makeup on. I usually like wearing this with like a smudged out eyeliner or just some thick lashes and maybe a winged liner or something like that. I like to keep the eye makeup simple and use this as a bold lip. Isn't it a pretty color? Right? And it's so comfortable. Even though it's matte, it's very silky, very buttery. It doesn't sink into my fine lines. It's such a phenomenal formula. I really like this one a lot. Imagine that I just have a simple eye on, like a nice pink cheek. So gorgeous. This next one we have a lot of people don't talk about. So I may be one that's really talking about that. I really enjoy these. I love this formula. It is the Lawless Line Smoothing Satin Cream Lipstick. I don't know why more people aren't talking about these. I think these are beautiful. I love these so much because I love the packaging. It's very simple, sleek. It has a magnetic cap on top, but I really like their colors. Lawless does nude lipsticks really well. They have a whole range from light all the way up to deep. So if you're looking for the perfect nude lipstick, I would start here because that's what they specialize in, is a great range of nudes. So the price of these are $28 and the shade range is 13 colors. And again, those 13 colors, in my opinion, definitely lean more nude versus bright colors. The finish of these is satin and the pigmentation is a medium buildable pigmentation. Now this is another lipstick formula, obviously, that I have a few of. They had the ones in the black tubes and I think they discontinued and I'm so upset. Lawless lipsticks are beautiful. I don't know why more people aren't talking about them. I have a couple favorite colors. I really like Wedding Day, which is a gorgeous kind of nudie pink color. But my other favorite that I think is a bit more unique is called Daisy Girl. Let me swatch it for you all so you can see. It's a baby pink, almost like a bubblegum pink that's wearable. So that's why I love this color so much, because it's very much a true pink. It has that kind of bubblegum undertone, but it's a bit more muted and wearable. So let me just put it on so you can see. I like this formula a lot because it glides across the lips. It's not too drying. It doesn't drag too much. It has a nice rich opacity. I feel like they're pretty pigmented. It's not a gorgeous pink. I feel like when you wear this, I do think that you should have kind of a brown lip liner, almost like Max Spice. Let me put that on so y'all can see. I feel like as I've gotten older, you all, I have to have lip liner or it just doesn't look right because I've lost my lip definition as I've gotten older. There we go. That's a little bit better. But it's really pretty pink. It's such a gorgeous like baby pink. The formula is very smooth, comfortable, sits on the lines. It has a slight minty flavor to it, so it feels very refreshing as you wear it. But that's Daisy Girl. That's my favorite color. Okay, so do you guys agree with my choices or not? Let me know in the comments, what are your favorite lipstick formulas? I'm sure I have them already. I have so many lipsticks, you all. It's kind of a sick obsession, but these are my top 10, so hopefully you guys like them as well. Come back next week for another makeup video. Thank you so much for being on my channel. I'm so grateful for your time that you spent with me today, and I will see you next week for another makeup video.